Hey, what's up, everybody? Paul here, Left Coast Small Car Builds. Happy Thursday. Hope you guys have had a good week so far. Hopefully you're getting some good bench time in with the family. So, Throwback Thursday, something a little different today. Not this kit in front of me is not necessarily a throwback. I do have the older versions of this. I just couldn't get to them. But it's really a little more of the backstory on this. And if you've been following the channel for a while, you've probably heard me talk about this. I don't know if you have that one build that you saw, that I'm not necessarily that it was your favorite build, but something about it. You were just determined to do something very similar, but you kept running into issues. That was mine with this AMT. Now, granted, there's the 67, 68 Camaro. It's been reissued many times, both of them. But if you've watched, you may have seen this. This is a build I completed, I believe, just before I started this channel. Now, I had mentioned that my initial plan and what I've tried to do, a friend of ours from our local club, Jack Bradford, an outstanding builder, had built what I thought was a really phenomenal buildup of, I think it was the 68, which I believe this is. In my opinion, it was just really cool. Growing up, it was one of the first models, you could probably say, when I got into the hobby, that I had seen that just really grabbed me. It was a really nice pearl white, kind of street machine, semi-custom, body smoothed off. Really cool build. I wish this was in color, but it's not. But I did find this because I've been looking for it. And that's, I'm trying to see here, sorry. But that is the actual build. And unfortunately, you cannot see much there. Very clean. You can see the body smoothed off. I don't know if he necessarily lowered it or it's just the Fujimi wheels and low pro tires that brought it down. Because I know the one I built here, I believe I left everything and it sits pretty nice. So this was the Scale Auto 1990 contest annual. And that was coverage from Visalia 1989. Really cool. So with that, Jack got third place in the street machine class. And it's really cool. These were, some other friends are in here. Kevin White, who you may have seen in the video, who left me the dragster model behind. Really phenomenal builder as well. Furby Miguel, another buddy that was actually over earlier in the week, helping me plan out this chop on a 49 Ford, which we'll get into in another video. So really cool to see that. And then, this magazine in general, I don't know if everybody's seen this. This is definitely one of the older contest issues. I think we have an 89. I don't know 88, but really cool. I used to always love just flipping through these things, and it was just crazy work. I mean, when you think about what was available then and what was being built, man, it's just wild. Maybe we'll do a flip through on this sometime. But with that being said, I don't even know if I've done the final on my Rust build for Mars's thing with my Camaro. I have to double check. I may not have done that. But when I was doing that, I actually found some of the old startups I had tried to do, tried to kind of build a copy of that. And it was just, it's not that it's a complicated build, but I just ran into a lot of problems. So when I jumped back into the hobby, I built that Gold Nova that we saw not too long ago. And I started this. The intent was to do this in a pearl white, similar to that one, As I started working on it, one, I couldn't find the wheels, the Fujimi wheels. So I had some other ideas, and those didn't pan out. And then the color, I was looking at it, I just wasn't sure. And I found this Mercedes gold that Pops had from doing a touch-up job some time back that was sitting out there. And this is just a nice base coat with a 2K clear. I think it's a PPG is the maker. And real simple build, nothing fancy, just clean. And there are, you know, when you're, for anybody that's built this and has built the Street Machine version, you know, I've got the braided lines for the radiator hoses. I wired up the battery. My intent was to modify the firewall and do some work in here to actually get a distributor in. So when you build the Street Machine, the way the intake and the blower and everything is, there is no distributor here. When I was a kid and I was building this, I just drilled a hole into the transmission, had the wires coming out that way. I mean, it worked, you know, for a 13-year-old kid. But ideally, you know, you can modify this and do some work. So with that being said, I'm thinking about doing another one of these, because when I was going through rounding up old parts to do the rust bucket build for Mars, I came across some of the old Fujimi stars. I don't know if you can still get these. I'm going to have to do some looking. But I came across the wheels, and that kind of triggered me to think, man, maybe I should give it another go. I do like the kit. It builds up neat. I want to build some of the Revell Camaros, but the, you know, the AMT ones, I know it's not anywhere near the detail. I'll see if I have some still pictures. I did do a nice, you know, little job on the interior. Used some charcoal flocking on the package tray, top of the dash, the carpet. You know, it'd be fun to do one, add some seat belts in there. See what we can do. You know, the kit, it builds up neat. It looks good on the shelf. You know, this one I just realized I should put a mirror on the side. You know, I like cleaning up the bodies, taking off the emblems, the door handles, blocking it down so it's nice and straight, as you can see there. And then laying down a nice paint job on these. That's kind of my go-to. So with that, we'll see. I've started to put some pieces away in this that I have some ideas for with this, or maybe I'll try it with one of the Revell ones. We'll see. So little different, you know, throwback Thursday here. It's a throwback for me, being that this takes me right back to, you know, when I was about 13, going back to about 19, well, I guess about 1990, 91, when I really started trying to hammer away on this Camaro. And I don't know how many I went through for one reason or another. Most of it was patience. You know, that's something that's I've gotten a lot better with. So we're going to try not to have this thing going too long here. I'll see if I got a couple of pictures, still shots I'm going to put up of the Camaro. We're going to jump into a Hot Rods Illustrated magazine. Check that out. And after that, we'll see you guys on the next one. So again, hope everybody's well. Prayers out there to all our friends that need them, for them or their families. Check out our supporters, sponsors in the description. Links are in there. Discount codes. Get over there. Check out their stuff. Let them know Paul sent you. And we'll catch you next time. Be good, everybody. All right, here we are with our Hot Rods Illustrated. Got some cool art right there on the cover. That looks familiar, right? Very cool stuff. Here we go. Very sweet. Those are the builds right there that I see that. I think, man, that would be fun to build something. But had I not seen it, I probably wouldn't have thought about it. But that's what I might mark out to try to do something like that one day. Really cool old school front engine drag. I like those. Really sweet right there. So I love that. starting out good here. Very, very cool. That's sweet right there. Yeah, check that out. That thing is a beast. Very cool. Very cool stuff here. Gotta have them flames. That looks familiar, right? Check that out. Looks like the box art from Revell's 32. Got our ads there. Updates on stuff. Some nice stuff in here. Very cool, check that out. Very neat. That's wild right there. It's a lot of engine for that thing. Yeah, kind of like that right there. Hot rodding in miniature, NNL East. Really cool. There we go. Very nice. Very cool builds. Grand National Roadster Show. I always see some wild stuff there. Yeah, absolutely beautiful. I absolutely love that. Very cool. Love that. I got that traditional roadster look. Same here. I think it's just beautiful. Very cool. There's some fun art right there. Gotta love the art stuff. Check that out. Very stunning. That's really nice. nice. Salt flat disc, beautiful black paint. Absolutely gorgeous. Really cool. I love them old wheelies. That's cool. Check that out. Really nice. I like that. That's a trip. That's a little different right there. Very cool. That's gorgeous. All the parks right up on them. Very nice. And I think it's about the end of our thing here. Very cool. Got it. All right.